We're now getting ready for the opening prestige race of the night as well. All the riders down in the gates. Closest to us, Cody Webb, who did take that Super Pole victory. Cody Webb, of course, he's now 10 points behind Colton Haker in the championship standings. See the starting list now for final one. Webb, Blasuziak and Torres were the fastest riders in that Super Pole session. 3 points for Webb, 2 points for Blasuziak, 1 point for Torres. But it's all about who's going to be able to get down to turn one first out of the gate. It's the longest run of the season, down in towards that run to turn one. It's all about being able to get down that inside line if you're Cody Webb. If you're Colton Haker, it's all about trying to recover from that Super Pole problem. And the gate drops for final one in the prestige class. Cody Webb down the inside. Looks like we've got Alfredo Gomez trying to run around the outside, but Colton Haker looks like he's down in about 6th spot there for the world champion of a couple of years ago and the championship leader. Cody Webb, though, out in front on that #1 machine. 6 minutes plus a lap for these riders, so Colton Haker has plenty of time to try and work his way through the field. But this is a track where all of the riders say that they feel that they can be fast. It's harder to make overtaking moves when all the riders have that level of confidence. Cody Webb finishes his opening lap here, and he's already opened up a 2.3-second lead over Tadej Blasuziak. Kevin Gallas, though, up in 3rd spot. Good start for the reigning junior world champion. Colton Haker, he's down in 5th position at the moment, trying to run around the outside, though, of Paul Torres. Is he able to make that move stick down in towards the log turn? He is. It looks like Gallas has gone down. Sorry, it's Alfredo Gomez that's gone down on the #89 machine. And for Alfredo Gomez, riding with that injured elbow, looks like he was able to get himself back going again without costing himself too much. Kevin Gallas, though, has stopped on the run down in towards the rock section, and it looks like he's also held up Colton Haker. Torres able to get back through, and that's what's so easy to happen through that fire pit section. It's easy for those logs just to move around a little bit, and suddenly riders lose the line that they try and take through there down in towards the rock section. You can see, though, with Colton Haker on that #10, trying to take that inside line. Torres runs around that outside berm, but it looks like Colton Haker has been able to get himself through into 3rd position now, just in front of Kevin Gallas as well. Gallas on that #71 machine. The gap between Colton Haker and Tadej Blasuziak, though, is already very big. It's already up to around about 7 seconds. Let's see what it is as they come across the line. Cody Webb 8 seconds in front of Tadej Blasuziak. Colton Haker, he's 16 seconds back of the race leader, so 8 seconds behind Tadej Blasuziak, so plenty of ground to make up. You can see Blasuziak there, the flash of orange just coming through the rock section as Colton Haker already starts to lap some traffic. Haker with the red plate for the championship leader. It's 10 points is the difference between Haker and Cody Webb coming into final one. This is the section where Haker got caught out behind Kevin Gallas, nice and clean, into the tyres over the matrix section now as well. And Haker just trying to make up that time. Blasuziak made up a lot of time last time around, as did Haker as well. He made up 5 seconds on Cody Webb, so Cody Webb clearly having a bit of a problem on that last lap. And Blasuziak just starting to apply the pressure now as well. Torres still 4th in front of Gomez. You can see Blasuziak now just having to paddle his way through the fire pit and the rock pit. And he's just trying to get through on David Leonov. Back marker here, Leonov. Blasuziak nice and smooth through there. Picks up another couple of tenths of a second on Cody Webb. About half a second last time around. You can see Cody Webb's had some traffic. Webb said after Super Pole that he expected plenty of traffic in these races. It's a short track here. You can see Blasuziak taking that outside line. He's got Burnout in front of him. Through this sectional, there's a couple of lines you can take. Will he go over the log? He does. He takes that inside line to move himself past the lap rider now through the rock pit. You can see Cody Webb is 2 bikes in front of Tadej Blasuziak. 2.5 minutes and a lap remaining in this race. And Blasuziak just trying to keep the pressure on Webb. The gap now just under 5 seconds.
SuperEnduro
So Blasuziak is starting to lose a little bit of ground as he comes through the lap traffic here. You can see all the riders now just coming down through in towards the rock section. And Blasuziak with plenty of traffic in front of him. But are they going to get out of the way for the multiple world champion? They do. The 6 times world champion has managed to get through. And Blasuziak just wants to be able to keep the pressure on Cody Webb. Coming through the matrix section, Webb has finished his lap. Let's see what the gap is as Lasuziak comes across the end of the matrix section. Looks like Webb's extended it once again, 6.5 seconds. Webb is extending that lead, and there's still 2 bikes between Webb and Tadej Lasuziak. Colton Haker, 3rd position, and still just trying to close up on Tadej Lasuziak. There's the number 10, and he is closing. He's taking a different line through the rock section compared to Lasuziak. Is that working for him to keep that gap coming down over the log from Lasuziak through the lap traffic for Colton Haker? He takes that outside line through the sand, and you can see how close he is now. Colton Haker right with Tadej Lasuziak as they come towards the matrix and the finish line jump. We've got round about 2 laps remaining in this race. Lasuziak across the line, a minute plus another lap. And Colton Haker is right there. Haker doing a good job. And that looks like Blake Goodside just having a mistake there in front of Cody Webb through the rock section. But now you can see Colton Haker right there with Lasuziak taking different lines through the rock section. Lasuziak able to stretch out a tiny bit of a lead. But the different lines through the sand pit. Diego Vieira getting out of the way of Tadej Lasuziak. These riders just about to start their penultimate lap, and Colton Haker is coming. You can see Haker gaining ground. These 2 riders, of course, had a crash together in Madrid Final 2 across that finish line. We heard at the start of the show that Colton Haker said that they're almost like magnets, just always going beside each other out on track, always close racing. And you can see here with the different line choices again through the rock section, through the lap traffic as well. It looks like it's Alex Proud just about to come through to the end of the time, so there'll be 1 lap remaining next time the leader comes through. Tadej Lasuziak staying in front here at Colton Haker, but is he doing enough as he's about to start that final lap? Cody Webb has started his final lap. Lasuziak still in 2nd position. Different lines all the time here from Colton Haker and Tadej Lasuziak through these sections. Down in towards the left-hander, we're coming up towards the log turn now and into the all-important rock section. Colton Haker trying to just take that wider line through the log corner. Lasuziak, though, out of shape, taking that inside line. That's the first time he took that inside line. He took Colton Haker's line through the rock section. Over the log, though, for Lasuziak. Lost some momentum compared to Colton Haker. And you can see Cody Webb now just rolls across the line. Let's see what Tadej Lasuziak and Colton Haker do across the line. Webb takes the win. It looks like it's a 1-2 for the KTM squad. Tadej Lasuziak just about holds off Colton Haker. Haker, 3rd position. Good recovery following that super pole mishap. But Cody Webb claims back another 5 points on the championship leader. Did 2 race victories in Risa and 1 in Madrid, and now claims up an all-important 4th victory of the season. Just under 6 seconds clear Tadej Lasuziak, and an all-important 20 points. The gap between Webb and Colton Haker, it's coming down. It's down to 5 points now, following Webb's Super Pole victory, and now his final 1 victory.